Oh, hello.
Hi, Mick. Hi. Nice.
Actually, my name is not Mick, but Hiroshi.
Hiroshi-san,
Yeah,
hajimemashite.
はじめまして. Why do you
Oh,
speak Japanese?
I've been teaching Japanese businessmen for 5 years and helping them in business English. So I learned a few words here and there over that course of time.
Oh,
But
really?
yes, it's nice meeting you,
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Hiroshi-san. Hiroshi-san.
Yeah, Hiroshi. So,
Hi.
where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines, Hiroshi-san.
Oh,
I was born and raised here.
oh, really? Mm-hmm.
Yes. And where are you now?
Oh, I'm calling from Japan.
I see.
And I live
Nice.
in the southern part of Japan called Kyushu. And yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
is
Where in Kyushu?
uh,
Kagoshima, Nagasaki,
Kumamoto in the center. Yeah.
Kumamoto.
Of Kyushu.
Mm.
You know quite a lot of things about Japan.
Just a little, just a little. Is it near Miyazaki?
Oh, Miyazaki, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So have you come to Japan?
Oh, Hiroshi-san, unfortunately, no, I
Oh,
haven't.
no,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm in Japan every time, I speak with Japanese students, and it's fun. It's really
Oh, really?
very interesting, and I
Mm.
like to learn more about your culture.
Yeah. I visit your country a couple of times already. The latest visit was 2 years ago, just before the pandemic began. I
Mm.
went to Baguio. Do you know Baguio?
Oh, yeah, I used to live in Baguio two
Oh,
years
really?
ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2 years ago, I was there, Hiroshi-san.
Oh, I attended the English school there. Uh, you know, uh, as you know, it is very hot in summer in Japan now. So I escaped from the heat uh, in Japan, and I went to Baguio uh, as summer resort. So at the
Good
same
choice.
time,
Yeah, good choice. It's Baguio is not as tall as Mount Fuji. I know Mount Fuji is like 3,600
yeah, yeah.
meters above sea level. This one, Baguio is about 2,500. So
Oh,
it's
so
still
high.
high.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that's so high. But anyway, it was cool.
It
Uh,
was cool. Mm.
but unfortunately, it was a rainy season when I went there. So I had a lot of rain.
Me too. Actually, Hiroshi-san, before I moved to Baguio in 2017, yes, 2017, sorry. It rained for 1 month straight,
Oh,
every day. Oh, yes, it was
mm.
terrible. But yeah, it rained a lot. It unfortunately during summer in Japan, it rains a lot in the Philippines. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, at that time, we also had a typhoon, so the weather was not good.
2 years ago, the typhoon was the worst that I've
Yeah,
experienced in
yeah.
my life. Yeah, the
Actually,
wind was super strong. Did you
mm,
experience the same thing?
yeah, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that schools were closed because of typhoons.
Mm-mm-mm. What school did you
Oh,
attend English?
the academy. Just a moment. Academy.
Study share? No,
Uh, Study share?
no, no, no.
Academy. Yeah, something like that. I have the yeah. Oh, but there are many English schools there, so
There
probably.
are. Yeah.
mm, Yeah, it was in a mountainous place, so we
Mm.
had to climb by school bus, and I stayed at a dormitory. Actually,
Mm.
it's uh, condominium.
Condominium.
Yeah,
Mhm.
condominium. So we had to go to school by school bus. Uh,
Ah,
it
I
was.
see. Chotomate kudasai. Is it Baguio JIC or Pines International
Yeah,
Academy?
academy. Yeah, something academy. Hmm?
Something Academy. Okay.
Or
Nonetheless, how long did you stay there?
no, about a month.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was the second time. What was the first time? When was the first time?
Well, that was about more than 10 years ago. I
Mm.
yeah went along there first. I arrived in Manila, and I went around the city,
Mm,
and I also went to some places a little bit far from Manila, but I don't remember
that's fine.
where I. Um, uh, it, mm, yeah, it was a beach, I think. But anyway, yeah, but, uh, you know, it's not so easy for us to travel alone because, especially in Manila, I had little bit terrible experience there.
Oh, sorry to hear that. What happened?
That's a good experience, not good experience, a precious experience to me. When I was working around for sightseeing, and one Filipino approached me, and he asked me to take a picture or something like that, and I did, and he proposed, he's going to guide me around here, around there. So I followed him, and he took me several sightseeing spots, and
Right.
finally, he took me to a small restaurant,
Mhm.
and we had coffee, I think, yeah. And he told me that he once came to Japan, and he uh, learned, he knew some, you know, hiragana or katakana,
Mm.
Japanese letters, and he asked me again to write it down for him. So I looked down and write. So meanwhile, he probably put some sleeping pill in my coffee, I think.
Oh my God, that's
Uh,
bad.
because I tasted very bitter or something wrong. So
Oh.
I stopped drinking,
Mm.
and I told him I'll leave now, and he followed me. He told me that she has a sister, so he said he would take me to see his sister was someone, and of course I refused it, and I left him
Good.
hurriedly. So I escaped
Good.
crisis. But I already knew that before I left Japan, there is something like that happened
Right.
in Manila. So I noticed that's the same thing. So I,
I think it's a wow. Yeah. So the most so that was um, you averted a dangerous situation by being mindful of the taste of the coffee, and you noticed uh, something really bizarre about the flavor, and it's bitter, and
yeah,
immediately instinctively you left, excuse yourself because you're polite and
yeah. So
but that's, I'm very happy that nothing bad
yeah.
happened to you.
If I had drunk that coffee, probably I got sleep, and you know, I probably I will taken to a park or somewhere, and
Yeah. um,
for
Cleaned you up,
yeah,
like,
rob,
take everything that you
yeah,
have.
yeah, money and the passport
I'm
and
so sorry to hear about that
no,
experience.
but it's a precious experience to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very careful, especially in Manila.
Is
Oh,
this a first?
and the people in Baguio, they are very, very kind.
They are very kind, that's right.
Quite
The-
different.
it's quite different because Baguio City is a university city. It's
Oh, yes, there are many
yeah, yeah, so
universe.
many young people, but
Yeah.
we can't keep our guards down, Hiroshi-san. There
Mm.
are always bad people everywhere. But I'm not discouraging you to come back. I think Baguio is a safer place. It's
Yeah.
smaller, um, but it's tourist friendly. more tourist friendly.
Yeah.
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 Manila is just
Mm.
a little bit too wild and unruly because it's big. The infrastructure is not very well developed for tourism, in my opinion, and I think that type of modus it's so scary. I'm so happy that nothing happened
Mm.
to you
Yeah.
other than tasting bad coffee that day.
So
So
probably,
Kumamoto is Kumamoto a famous spot for tourists?
oh, well, probably people know, but we had a terrible earthquake, how many years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. Have you haven't
I
heard?
I
Uh,
may have heard about the
oh,
situation in Kyushu 2 years ago. There's a lot of rain,
oh,
and
really?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
But the
But the
earthquake.
earthquake, yeah, happened
Mhm.
maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and at that time, the famous castle, Kumamoto Castle, was destroyed. Mm. Not completely, but the foundation, the stone foundations collapsed. And
Oh
yeah,
no.
but after 3 or 4 years, now it's restored.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Mm.
almost.
What's the name of that castle, Hiroshi-san?
Sorry.
What is the name of that castle
Oh,
in
Kumamoto Castle. Kumamoto Castle.
Kumamoto Castle?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Hi, 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 hi.
And yeah, you can see the pictures on the internet.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Yeah,
It's like a
and,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 story castle or more. Yeah.
well, actually, there are many castles in Japan,
Mm.
but mostly they are rebuilt. Very few original, but I think, a couple of original castles in Japan still.
Yeah, actually, I heard about 2 years ago before the pandemic started that
Mhm.
one of I can't remember if it's in Shiga, but there is a specific castle where it is open for tourists where people can stay overnight
In the castle?
in the castle. Yes.
Oh, I've never heard that. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but I mean, it's a castle that was built hundreds of years ago. Obviously, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no electricity, so any adventurous person who wants
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
interesting.
look it up. But
Mm,
yeah, I think it's even posted in Airbnb if I'm not mistaken.
mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I understand that in Europe, yeah, some castles are hotels, and I'm interested in the castle. Yeah, if possible, I would like to stay in the castle in
Oh, well,
Europe.
here I found it. I found it. I'm gonna share the link that I found for you. So
Oh, Japanese one?
maybe yes, yes, yes. Well, it's not a Japanese website, but it is a Japanese castle in Shikoku.
Shikoku?
Yes, yes. Hi, hi.
Oh,
Ozu Castle. I don't know if you've been
oh,
there.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Shikoku.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I sent you the link.
You say which prefecture? Does it say?
ちょっと待ってください. I don't doesn't say which prefecture.
Oh, really?
Wait a second. So Ozu Castle, Shikoku Island, Hijikawa,
Hijikawa. I've never.
Ozu. One moment. Hijikawa River. It doesn't say what prefecture. This is a.
Anyway, yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Well, to tell the truth, there's a famous 88 temple pilgrimage in Shikoku. Have you ever heard that?
Unfortunately, no, I haven't.
Well, this is a very famous pilgrimage in Japan, and we
Walk.
around 88 temples in Shikoku.
Fascinating.
Yeah, this route was originated by the famous priest Kukai.
I know. I know of it, but we have no time. I hope to see you again,
Oh,
Hiroshi-san. Let's
okay,
talk
yeah,
about that.
next
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I'll see you. You have a
Okay,
good day,
thank you
okay?
very